Mistwood Road is the kind of place people avoid after sunset. It stretches for nearly 15 miles through dense pine forest in northern Oregon, with no streetlights, no cell signal, and only one warning sign at the entrance. Drive carefully, no services for 15 miles. Locals have another warning, though they don't put it on signs. Never stop for hitchhikers on Mistwood Road. Ethan Tucker didn't know that. He had just moved from California for a new job and was driving back late one night after a long shift at the hospital. It was nearly 11:47 p.m. when his GPS lost signal and rerouted him onto Mistwood Road. At first, it felt peaceful. The trees stood tall like silent guards, the moonlight slipping through branches, fog crawling low over the asphalt. Ethan turned up the radio, but all he got was static. Then he saw a girl stood on the side of the road. She looked young, maybe 17 or 18, wearing a pale blue dress, soaked at the hem. Her dark hair hung over her face, and one arm was raised, thumb out. Ethan slowed down. His instincts screamed, "Don't stop." But something about her felt wrong in a way he couldn't explain. Not threatening, just empty. He pulled over. "You okay?" he asked through the open window. She lifted her head slowly. Her face was pale, eyes dark and strangely reflective in the headlights. "I'm lost," she said softly. "Can you take me home?" Her voice was calm, too calm. Ethan hesitated. "Where do you live?" "Just down the road," she replied. "Mistwood Lane." There was no Mistwood Lane. Ethan knew that. His GPS map showed only forest for miles. But before he could respond, she opened the passenger door and sat inside. Cold rushed through the car. Not the air, her presence. She smelled like rain and old leaves. They drove in silence. After a few minutes, Ethan glanced at her. "You shouldn't be out here alone this late." She turned slowly, her movements stiff, almost unnatural. "They always say that," she whispered. "Who?" She didn't answer. The fog thickened, pressing in on the windshield like breath. Ethan's headlights barely cut through it. Then she spoke again. "Do you see it?" she asked. "See what?" "The place where I disappeared." Ethan laughed nervously. "That's not funny." She smiled, but her smile didn't reach her eyes. Suddenly, the car stalled. The engine died. Ethan cursed under his breath and tried restarting it. Nothing. When he looked up, the girl was gone. The passenger seat was empty. The door was still closed. No sound, no movement, just silence. Ethan's heart pounded as he stepped out of the car, flashlight shaking in his hand. "Hello?" he called. The fog swallowed his voice. Then he saw footprints, bare footprints, leading off the road and stopping abruptly in the middle of the asphalt, like she had vanished into thin air. The car suddenly started on its own. Terrified, Ethan jumped back inside and drove, faster than he ever had before. He didn't look back. The next morning, Ethan told his coworker, an older nurse named Linda, about the incident. Her face went pale. "You picked up the hitchhiker, didn't you?" she whispered. "What hitchhiker?" Linda pulled out her phone and showed him an old news article. "Missing teen still unfound after 20 years." The photo made Ethan's blood freeze. It was her. Same dress, same eyes. Her name was Emily Carter. She vanished on Mistwood Road during a storm in 2004 when her car broke down. Witnesses claimed she was seen hitchhiking, but no one ever reached her destination. Some said drivers who picked her up reported she vanished mid-ride. Others said she asked strange questions. But the most chilling detail was the last line of the article. Emily's body was never recovered. That night, Ethan dreamed of fog and a voice whispering, "Take me home." 3 nights later, Ethan drove Mistwood Road again. He didn't want to, but something pulled him there. The fog rolled in thicker than before, and there she was, standing in the exact same spot. This time, he didn't stop. He sped past her, heart racing. In his rearview mirror, she was sitting in the back seat, her face inches from the glass. "Why didn't you stop?" she asked calmly. Ethan screamed. The car swerved, crashing into a tree. When police arrived, they found Ethan unconscious. No sign of anyone else. But in the back seat, there were wet footprints, bare, leading nowhere. Ethan survived, but he was never the same. He refuses to drive at night, refuses to talk about Mistwood Road, and every now and then, nurses at the hospital say they see him staring out the window, pale and shaking, because he hears it, a soft knock on the glass and a familiar voice whispering, "Please, take me home."